So as you know, last week Nintendo announced the NES Classic Edition. Basically is a small version, nice little cute one to be fair, of the NES, which was released in the UK in 1986. It's going to come with 30 built-in games with the likes of the Super Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, Zelda, Metroid. You got Super Punch-Out, obviously not the Mike Tyson one because of licensing. And it's set to be released, I believe, in November of this year. Now, the new version of the NES hardware, like I said, is a mini replica of Nintendo's original home console. In the UK, it's going to set you back £49.99, so basically 50 quid. And launches roughly 30 years after the original, because the NES did hit the UK and Europe in September of 1986. Now, a Nintendo spokeswoman had this to say: the Nintendo Classic Mini Nintendo Entertainment System comes packaged with a HDMI cable, a USB cable for powering the system, and one Nintendo Classic Mini NES controller. And whether it's rediscovering an old favourite or experiencing the joy of NES for the first time, the fantastic collection of NES classics included with each and every system should have something for all the players. Now the full list of the 30 articles, I'll link this article down below in the description, you can check them all out. But this spokeswoman added, each title is sure to bring back fond memories and produce plenty of new ones. Players can even enjoy playing many of the games together by attaching a second Nintendo Classic Mini NES controller. A Classic Controller or Classic Controller Pro for the Wii console can also be used, which I think is pretty good. Alternatively, I believe you can pick up another classic NES controller, which I believe will cost around $7.99, which I think is really good value. She continues to say, the Nintendo Classic Mini NES controller can be used to play Virtual Console NES games on the Wii U or Wii console. So again, that's a nice bit of good news. Simply connect it to the Wii remote controller to make the experience that much more authentic. Now this is the bit I really like, which I'm kind of glad, to be honest with you. But players needn't worry about losing any hard-earned progress either, as each game has multiple suspend points, allowing them to start where they left off at a later time. No passwords needed. And with regards to playing a cartridge slot for your old game, sadly that isn't the case. This is what she continues to say. The game lineup was chosen to provide a diverse mix of popular and recognizable NES games that appeal to a wide variety of players. Everyone should be able to find multiple games to enjoy. I'm expecting this to be a massive success, because I'm even seeing elderly people when I'm down the shop, and they're even talking about this. You know, I think this will sell like crazy. My only concern is Nintendo have a habit of selling a limited supply. So if you are thinking of getting this, I would suggest you pre-order it now just in case. I'd like to think they would make enough, because I can see them sell millions of these. Because at 50 quid you really can't go wrong. You get a classic NES controller and 30 really good games. It's a steal at that, and I can see it being ideal for collectors as well. I actually think this could be one of the top selling toys of the year, because kids can play this, people our age can play this, anyway, the target market for this is pretty much everybody. I know people today that don't game anymore, but when they did game when they were younger, this was their console. So it would be a good bit of a throwback, a bit of nostalgia, you know, to actually play these games again. And obviously I'm looking forward to it. I'm especially looking forward to playing Punch-Out, because that was one hell of a lot of fun when I played it on the NES. Obviously it's not Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, but still, it's still a really good still a really good game regardless. But other than that, what do you guys think? Are you picking up the NES Classic Edition? Do you think it's a good price for £50, or do you think they should have lowered it? You know, do you like the selection of games? Personally, I kind of wish Contra was on there, but still, it's still a good selection of games. But let me know what you guys think. This is Jamesy Boy logging off. You guys take care.